On a Volkswagen Golf for the 1K. It's a 2005 and it's a 2 litre AXX is engine code model, and you can see the fault code here is the camshaft position bank 1 timing over advanced. So there was quite a rattle off this car, and you can see one of the possible symptoms is a jumped timing chain. So that is the valve that controls the camshaft. So I disconnected that when the engine was running, but there wasn't any difference in the tone of the car. And you can see it's a high pressure system, and there I'm pointing to the camshaft position sensor. Now when I disconnected that to prove it, it comes up the code camshaft position sensor circuit high, so that is the sensor. The crankshaft is the most awkward place in the world. It's right down the front, and the crankshaft is an AC waveform and the camshaft is a Hall effect. So I put the picoscope onto them, and you can see this is the car just starting up. You get a waveform. This picoscope is the most beautiful thing in the world for captures compared to that Veris. This is fantastic. So what I done was I capture it, and then I'll go back to the beginning here, and this is a way you can actually get down the signal. I got this from Mike Becker through one of his podcasts, so you can see it brings them more into line. And then I go back, and you can see this is where the car, I'll go to the next frame, this is where the car's actually starting, and you can see it building up. So you go along, that's the car starting, and it builds up, and you can see the AC waveform getting thicker and thicker, and the frequency of the camshaft, what you call it, ups. So you can then see your peak voltage on your AC is 9 volts, so that's pretty good. The Veris said 7 volts, so that's a good signal. And you can also look at that's minus 4 volts in the AC portion of it, so that's the blue bit. And then also if you wanted to look at, say, I couldn't get that bit to work up there, I don't know what I was trying to do there. But if you just click on the waveform, you also get the voltage there, so you can see that one's peaking at 4.953 volts, the red trace, that's the camshaft. So that's pretty good. So I decide now to focus in on the signal, and you can see that the sync mark. Now can I tell for that if it's the timing belt stroke chain has jumped? I need to get a good known waveform. But to me, let's focus in here. There we go. We get the magnifier. I'd imagine, is that enough to call that being out without a good known? I'd imagine it'd be down about that position, but who can tell? But the symptoms are there that the timing chain has jumped. There is a noise, there's a rattling noise coming off the car, and I cleared the code, and as soon as you took it a wee run again, that code came right back. So I think there may be enough evidence to call a timing chain belt, but I'll let you know. Cheers.